Hey guys, welcome back to the TohirT channel. TohirT is here. I hope you had a fantastic week. Last week I was a little bit under the weather, so now I'm actually happy to report that all internal systems are back to normal, and we are again talking about another inspirational person who I think we can all learn from, and in this case there are two of them, Will and Jaden Smith. It is hard to be a parent when you're rich and famous, and it's hard to grow up in a rich and famous family as a kid, but no matter those unusual circumstances, and no matter how interesting, crazy, or unorthodox both of them are, I still think they're great father-son relationship goals. Let's discuss it. Let's do this. This year, Jaden Smith turned 21, and Will Smith posted a video about that experience of seeing your son growing up to be a man, a 21-year-old man, on his YouTube channel. I'll link that video down in the description below. Definitely check it out. It's well worth the watch. And if you've lived under the rock for the last 20 years or you've never heard about them, well, Will Smith is a famous rapper turned TV star turned movie star producer, and now kind of like on repeat among all those three functions, where Jaden Smith is the son of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, and he's also an actor and an artist. You've seen him probably in Karate Kid or The Pursuit of Happiness, which is amazing and one of my favorite movies, or you probably have heard some of his songs. And well, I'm talking about mega celebrity and his mega celebrity kid. So why would I pick this kind of relationship? Because you can make a valid argument that here, their relationship as parent and a kid are not representative of what I am facing in my day-to-day with my kid in our regular lives. I think there are several lessons, specifically 3 lessons that I've learned from watching this video, from observing their relationships from afar through the YouTube channel, through other social media, made me realize is that a lot of things that they're taking care of when it comes to managing and maintaining their relationship is very much replicable in our lives. You don't have to be a movie star, a singer, you don't have to be a millionaire. All you have to do is follow those 3 simple concepts, and from them I think I will become a better parent, and I hope you will learn something positive too. Lesson number 1, let your kid be an individual. It is pretty common, especially in the past, to expect the kids follow their parents' footsteps. You have that internal experience, you have the shared knowledge in the family that will help the kid to succeed in that field. Or if you were talking way back in the day, you don't have that many opportunities. So if your father is a blacksmith, chances are you will be a blacksmith too. Why? We're all individuals, and in today's day and age we have a chance to explore different areas, different subject matters, and become experts in them. And I really appreciate the way Will approached this topic and how he led Jaden to develop into his own individual.
He is completely willing to live and die by his own artistic decisions.
He's like one of the only individuals I've ever met that absolutely, thoroughly, and completely, authentically does not give a damn what somebody thinks about him.
I've already thought about that point quite a lot, but Will's words reminded me why it is so important to let our children develop into their own individuals. It is easy to go and try to force either your vision onto your kids, or maybe even project some of the things that you failed at. Maybe there's a sport that you failed at and now you want your kid to be a world champion in it. Maybe there's a subject that you never had a chance to study, now you want your kid to study it. Or maybe there's a completely new area of profession that you want your kid to master that you never had a chance to, or you always dreamed about it. Well, this is an unfair projection of your not necessarily failed but unaccomplished part of your life onto the kid who will already have their own dreams, aspirations, and goals. That is why I think it's important for us to say that things that we did not have a chance to succeed in, or we've tried and we failed, are our own scars and bumps. But things that our kids now want to pursue is something they should go full steam ahead, and instead of us trying to force them to pick a particular path, our job as parents is to equip our kids with a set of skills to tackle any problem they face. We do not have to pick a path for them. We need to get them prepared for anything, and then they will follow their path, and hopefully they'll use those tools accordingly. Speaking of equipping our kids with the tools to follow their path, lesson number 2 is supporting their vision. As our kids develop into their own individuals, they will develop the vision for what their future will look like and what the future of the world will look like. And with that will come a set of ideas and philosophies, and no matter whether we agree or disagree with them, we have to figure out the way to support those ideas, support their vision, and help them along the path at least a little bit to gain that experience. In case of Will and Jada Smith, they saw that Jaden is interested in making the oceans tiny bit cleaner.
Jaden was 11 years old, and he was studying the environment in school. At the same time, he had started surfing. He saw a plastic bottle floating in the ocean.
I talked to my parents about it. I said, I don't know what to do, but I know that I want to be a part of the solution, that I want to be a part of the change. I just have to say thank you to them for even believing in me and taking my ideas seriously.
As a parent, we have a very quick and easy shortcut to say, this idea is stupid, don't do that, or X is better than Y. This is not how life works. This is not how our children will learn how to make their own decisions throughout their life. We will not be able to protect them against every single mistake that they make, even when their vision is essentially doomed or on a path to failure. We still have to follow along with them. We cannot bubble wrap them against every single failure, because this is how you learn. This is how life is. You go through it by gaining your own bumps and scars, by gaining that experience that will help you improve your decision making going forward. And the more decisions we make for our kids, the less equipped they are to make the decisions of their own. Yes, in Jaden's case, that effort was very noble. It was important for him to have his father's name and his father's financing to support that idea, and it's easy for you to discount that effort to say, hey, I don't have millions of dollars, or I'm not Will Smith to help him create a clean water project. Well, I don't think the budget or the connections are that important in this case. What's important are two things. First and foremost, you need to show your kid that you support them and you're with them along the path. And number two, you need to show them that yes, their idea matters. No matter how undeveloped it is, it does matter. Especially the last point is very important, because as we go through our life, it's very hard for us to find people who are as invested into our vision as we are. When you think about being an entrepreneur, when you think about pursuing your own idea, no one will believe in you unless you will. And when your parents set you on that path where you are comfortable with believing in yourself, with believing the fact that you can make things happen, you can make your vision happen, you will go that much further in life than other people who lack that kind of support. Final point number 3, learn from your kids as much as they will learn from you. One of the most profound points that Will made in that video was about how much he learned from Jaden as they worked together.
Staying open. I went into this film with so many things I wanted to teach my son, and I came out of it realizing that I was more of a student than a teacher.
Speaking of being an authority, it is easy to discount your kids' opinion because, well, they're kids. And speaking of individualism, you can easily forget that as your kids grow into their own individuals, they will develop their own set of perspectives on the world around us. As they grow up, they'll develop more and more of those interesting perspectives. That's the benefit. That's the benefit of the human interaction, because with every new person you meet, you discover a new perspective on the world, or even the topics that you were well aware of. And here you have 1, 2, 5 different ideas, different perspectives on life, different perspectives on all the different things around you that are slowly growing to develop into their own form. And you would ignore it? Why? This is the best way for you to learn and rediscover the world, to find a new way to look at things. That is a beautiful thing. That is why you should not think of their opinion as boo-boo gaga. Eventually, it will grow up from that boo-boo gaga stage when they're 3 or 4 to more coherent thoughts. And as you show them that you listen to their thoughts, as you show them that you hear their point of view, not only will you find new and different takes on known subjects, but they will also learn that their opinion matters. Did you learn something new about parenting today? Do you think Will and Jaden have an inspirational example of their relationships? And what other celebrity parent-kid duo are examples of the parenting done right? Share your thoughts and ideas in the section below. Well, that is all for this week. Another interesting personality, another interesting set of inspirations that I personally took away from those videos, and I hope you did as well. Thank you very much, guys, for stopping by. If you're new to this channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and check out the videos in the backlog. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for stopping by. As always, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this video, and I'll see you all next Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, on this very channel. losing my voice again. And yes, as I was making this video, it is kind of crazy to see Will's reaction to the fact that his son is 21 and realizing that at some point I'll be there as well. I still have a few years to think about it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.